Imagine walking into your neighborhood store one morning only to find the shelves half empty and the pharmacy has run out of critical medicine you urgently need. It sounds dramatic, but one ransomware attack on the company which carries 25% of world's food, that's Maersk's line, can change or decide what you have in your kitchen. And all of this chaos triggered by a hacker sitting in some distant corner of the world who simply pressed send button. In 2024 alone, over 23,400 malware attacks and 178 ransomware incidents were detected in maritime cybersecurity. The hidden battlefield of cyber attack in logistics is a rapidly escalating threat that could disrupt the very flow of goods we rely on every day. In today's episode of Logistically Speaking, I will explain how this attack happened, why logistic companies are prime target, and what you can do to protect yourself and your business. Imagine this. The world's largest shipping company suddenly grinds to a halt. No containers are moving, ships get stranded, and no shipment delivered, and billions lost in hours. As per report, this nightmare became reality for Maersk in 2017 when a devastating cyber attack encrypted 56,000 devices and paralyzed their entire operation. The cost? A staggering $350 million for Maersk alone and over $10 billion in losses across the global supply chain. A similar situation was faced by the world's largest LCL consolidator just an year ago, when an attack brought their operation to a standstill for nearly a month, resulting in losses of millions of dollars. The logistic industry is a complex web of interconnected operation, that is transporters, ports, customs, forwarders, consolidators, and multiple countries all linked through countless digital systems and API integrations. This complexity creates numerous weak points. In Maersk's case, the attack originated from a compromised custom broker server in Europe which had API access to Maersk systems. With so many players and systems involved, even the most secure company can be exposed through a single vulnerable partner. This supply chain attack method is becoming the cyber criminal's weapon of choice. And it's also reported that some of these cyber attacks are state-sponsored, adding another layer of complexity and making them even more challenging to detect and contain. A cyber attack is like a heart attack. You may survive it, but your system may never function at full strength again. Now, let me also talk on some of the recent high-profile attack in logistics sector and their impact. In July 2023, Japan's largest port, Nagoya, was hit by ransomware, causing container operation to halt and trailer congestion to spike. The attack was linked to the notorious Logbit ransomware group. And in November 2023, DP World Australia, handling 40% of the nation's container trade, suffered a cyber attack that stranded over 30,000 containers and disrupted 5 major ports for over a week. And in 2024, coordinated cyber attack on multiple ports worldwide caused over $500 million in losses by disrupting cargo routing and port operations. These incidents highlight how cyber attack can cripple global supply chain, causing delays, financial losses, and even safety risks. The crucial question is, why do these attackers target logistic companies? One of the major reasons is cyber criminals target logistic companies because of the huge volume of sensitive data, that's customer information, shipment details, financial records, and the scale of what's at stake. Attackers understand the critical importance of timely operations where disruption causes immediate and massive ripple effects. And most importantly, they understand that not every system is up to date. Outdated or insecure operational technologies in ports and ships, including legacy systems, unsecured IoT devices, and obsolete navigation system make logistic industry vulnerable to attacks. So, how can you protect your logistic operations? Number one, assess your risk exposure. Evaluate every link in your supply chain for vulnerabilities, including third-party partners and API integrations. Number two, strengthen access control. Use multi-factor authentication and role-based access to limit who can access sensitive system. Number three, encrypt data. Protect data both in transit and at rest using strong encryption protocols. Number four, regular update and patch management. Keep all software and hardware updated to close non-security gaps. Number five, employee training. Educate your teams to recognize phishing and social engineering attack, the most common entry point for hackers. Number six, incident response planning. Have a detailed practice plan to contain and recover from attacks. Don't rush to restore from backups without forensic analysis, as backups can carry the same vulnerabilities. Number seven, monitor and detect threats in real time. Use advanced threat detection to catch attacks early and minimize damage. And lastly, secure supply chain partners. Ensure your partners follow robust cybersecurity practices to prevent supply chain breaches. The global logistics sector is the backbone of international trade worth trillions annually. Cyberattacks threaten this foundation. A recent report shows 64.33% of cyber threats in transportation aim to disrupt supply chains. The United States is the most targeted country with 13.72% of attacks focused there, followed by hotspots like Ukraine. Shockingly, 6 out of 10 businesses hit by cyber attack never recover and eventually collapse. The financial toll is massive, from direct ransom payments to lost revenue, operational downtime, and damaged reputations. This makes us question, can we ever be 100% safe? And the answer is no. The logistic industry's complexity and reliance on interconnected digital systems make it impossible to guarantee perfect security. But with proactive measures, constant vigilance, and collaboration across supply chain, we can significantly reduce risk and be ready to respond effectively when attack happens. If you face an attack, let me remind you, do not rush to restore from backup. Though it may be tempting to quickly resume operation, you risk losing your backup too, since those systems may already be compromised. Cyber attack in logistics are a clear and present danger, but knowledge is power. If you found this video eye-opening, hit the like button, share it with your network to spread awareness. Now I invite you to share your experience in the comments. It could help many others in our community. Have you or your company ever faced a cyber attack? And how did you handle it? Let's learn from each other and work together to build a safer future for the logistic industry. Thank you.